What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat. Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of me being dehydrated and having very, very dark orange pee. This game is the Solus Project. We are hanging out for a little while and drinking some water because it's getting kind of hot outside. 84 degrees isn't bad. I would take 84 degrees compared to the temperatures like that we get around where I live. It gets gnarly. Wow, that one gave me a bunch. I think these have like variable caloric values. Oh, we get hydrated by them too, so that's pretty cool. Yes, it makes your mouth taste like pine tree, but at the end of the day, it fulfills all your little meters that need to be filled, so I'm okay with it. Let's build this hammer. I walked back over here, and I'm thinking we can use this with this. Oh, we have the hammer of Thor, which is way better than the hammer of Boar, because at best, it just allows you to drill, and then at worst, you're just bored all the time. Was there just a landslide from the sky? This game concerns me. Things keep going wrong, and I have just this horrible feeling that I am going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time like I was last time. Was that a plant that I could eat right there? Sorry. I'm getting kind of hungry right now. My Pop-Tart reserves are running low, so that's what I like to imagine in the little square boxes. They're not only Pop-Tarts, but they're double-stuffed Pop-Tarts. Double-stuffed Pop-Tarts. Which, I've tweeted that idea at Kellogg like 100 times, and I'm like, yo, I'll take 0.5% of the profits for the idea. 0.5% of the profits. That's all that I want. That doesn't seem too bad. And double stuff Pop-Tarts, man. We could do this together. You and I, Kellogg, we could revolutionize the breakfast industry. Why is that open now? Was that there before? What the hell? I don't recall this wall being... What is this? A sponge plant. Absorbs water and dries you. Okay. That right there, I picked it up before I realized. What is this right here? It's a restore pack. So it gives us 25 health, and then it raises or lowers our temperature by half, from what I could tell. I want to smack one of these walls. Show me how to smacky. I don't know. To finish my previous thought, show me how to smacky. Show me how to smacky. Show me how to smacky. Yeah. All the girls are lacking. The girls on this planet, they are of low quality. Perhaps I just have bad criteria, though. It's always a possibility. You always got to look at you. You always got to look at you. Like, I think a lot of people fail to realize that they are the lowest common denominator in, like, their sorrows. Like, I tend to blame, like, outside factors. That's just me personally. I'm going to blame an outside factor because it's easier than admitting that I'm wrong or that I'm shitty. And I've come to realize that a lot of the time I think it might be my fault. Like, I might be the issue at hand rather than somebody else. But that's just life lessons learned. With Splattercat, I will probably... I think we may have to go out in the ocean. What's that glowy thing over there? There's a glowy thing over here, and I want to know what it is. It's shiny, and therefore it attracts me like a mosquito or a moth to the buzz lamp. I don't call them bug lamps. I call them buzz lamps, not bug lamps, because the buzz lamps, that's what they do. Like, they do that little hummy thing. What is this? Looks kind of scary. Placed by the sky ones, a door was foretold to come, and so we wait and pray. Doesn't look like anything's happening. That one gives me all resistances up. I'll take it. I will take it. No complaints from me. It looks like we've got another beacon over here. Another pulsating bacon. We've got what looks like Emmon spoke to me after he had finished his last recording and said thank you. He left Prolus with a grudge against his parents. He had even changed his name, but he said he apologized and made amends. Hopefully we release the pressure. Almost time to land. Wait, that's Yuri's diary. So did Yuri meet the aliens? It's a little concerning. Did he make contact with alien life? It's pretty baller, Yuri. It's pretty baller. I think I don't know if swimming is altogether that dangerous or not. Like, what's the worst that could happen, you know? Like, are there, like, Reaper Leviathans out in the water? Or, like, what's gonna happen? I probably should not do this. Every time I do this, I end up cracking my skull open, so maybe I'll try that right there. Please don't teleport me inside of a wall. Thus far, I've been reasonably pleased how low the frequency is of the game, like, teleporting me through floors and shit like that. A lot of games that have, like, teleporting mechanics and stuff that are in early access, like, there's weird anomalies that happen when you teleport, and all of a sudden you're, like, part floor, or part sand and part character, and then you can't get out, and your save game is ruined, and you're just like, ah! And then you just sit there, like, frustrated because you gotta replay everything, and then it's nasty. What does this do? Can I touch it? No, it looked like it had stitches right there, so let's leave that alone. Let those fester all by their lonesome over here. Huh, it's cooler by the stone than it is over here. Weird. I mean, I suppose we can give it a go. We can try and swim to the other island. I don't know if it's going to work out, like, amazingly well, but it might. We've already searched that wreck right there. My plan would be to leave a teleporter right here. And then if the swim doesn't work, we can just teleport ourselves back. We picked up the breathing mask. So it's possible that we might be able to swim over here. I don't know. Let's give it a go. Water temperatures aren't too bad. They're manageable. And it looks like the seafloor stays... Oh, we're getting pushed back. Interesting. So maybe those areas are off limits right now? We're not allowed to get back in there? Well, that's disappointing. I was really excited about it, too. I wanted to give that a go. I was like, yeah, that sounds super awesome. Let's do that. Hooray for us. Yay. And now I find that perhaps it was not the best plan.
Operator wet.
It must be exciting to know everybody's dirty laundry, right? I want to be able to talk with my wife in confidence, too. They always forget I'm one of them. I'm not just some monitoring machine. I didn't ask for this job. I just applied for the project. Okay. Got another stone out on the edge of the island over here. I'll probably go take a look at that, although this looks familiar. I think we've already been over here. Although it's possible that I was just following the little flaggy things. Oh man, we got another storm coming in. That's never a good thing for us. This never seems to work out well for me. Got another sponge plant over here.
Operator wet.
Worship tablet. 4 artifacts. Day, night, athleticism, nourishment, aqua, and life.
Dehydration in climate anomaly detected.
Oh, shit. Alright, we gotta go. I think I see a cave over here. Which is, I think this is where it pops out on the back end of our cave. Possibly. But I'm out of stamina and I'm stuck on a rock, so who even knows. Oh, there's the tornado right there. Oh, it's headed right for us. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Get inside the cave. I don't know if this cave is enough to make me safe. But I'm going to go ahead and try it until this shit goes. What is that? A key. It's heavy and it unlocks things. It's part of my objective inventory. I think it's above us right now.
Emergency hydration.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Calm down.
Water source.
Alright. Well, we managed to survive that little debacle. Is it gone? What's the temperature right now? Almost freezing? Like getting... Oh, there's water right here. Let's refill all of our little canteens while we wait. That'll save me some trouble later. There we go. So all of our water bottles are full. Everything's looking pretty good at the moment. Now we just got to wait out this tornado and see where it ran off to. I can't tell if it's over. Whatever. Let's make a run for it. At least there was a place for us to hide when that happened. I was concerned that there might not be, and we just get ourselves into trouble and have no place to rest and resupply. We should be able to make the run back to our cave without too many problems. It seems like the tornado comes in, strikes, and then just kind of runs off in a random direction. Yeah, it just dissipated over there. So now we're safe. All right, well, that's one more thing about the island that we've charted and learned. I think I, personally, might need a torch to light my way, because it's a little bit dark for me right now. A little bit dark. I've always liked rainy weather ever since I was a little kid, because it meant I got to stay inside and play video games. My parents used to like lock me outside the house. Well, my mom did anyways. So like in the summer, my cousin and I, we lived like 2 houses from each other, and at like 9 in the morning on summer days, my aunt would come over, and then my aunt and my mom would lock us out of the house, and then we would just like walk around the neighborhood. And so they'd be like, don't come back until lunch. And when we got back at lunch, you go in the backyard, and there'd be lunch stuff on the table like in the backyard thing. And then after that, you'd wander back out until like 5 or 6, and then you come back in. But it sucked because it was like 110 degrees outside. We drank from the hose because that's what kids did back then. You drank from the hose. The hose was by far one of the best utilities we had out there. Oh man, it's snowing now. I don't know where we should go with all this. I don't know if we've surveyed the entire island yet. I don't know if the game is going to have like a concrete, this is the end of the beta moment either, like Firewatch had. So it's like once we get to the point where I feel like we're walking around in circles, we haven't really seen anything new, I'll probably go back into the caves and see if it's possible to bust that wall with the hammer, although I'm skeptical we're going to get anything out other than maybe like an artifact or something. I don't think it's going to lead to any like new part of the map or anything like that. How cold is it right now? Temperature is dropping, but it's not dropping that badly. If there's a beacon off that way. I'll think about it tomorrow. Our stamina's a little low anyway, so we might as well sleep for right now. Make sure that meter is filled. Cool. So I'll probably give it like 7 hours, I guess. Just like last time. I like how the music. That's pretty awesome. It goes slow-mo on you. Thought I heard a helicopter for a second.
Emergency. Acute dehydration detected.
I must poke the water that it might sustain me. You there, water. Come into my mouth. Be a part of me. Become part of my chemical structure that I might turn you into pee. Awesome. Pee conversion therapy accomplished. I will probably ditch some sponges on... I don't care, man. Like, we'll probably put some sponges over here or something.
Objective reminder. Locate materials for satellite uplink.
I have no idea what that key does. We're gonna have to... I don't know if that key is even implemented yet. So... we may have to take a look around and figure out what that one's gonna do for us. We got a pretty good treasure cave going right now, though. Pretty good treasure cave. I'm feeling a bit like the survival dragon. Like eventually some hobbits are going to try and come up in here while I'm rolling on my horde, because I roll on my horde. I haven't brought that up yet, but every single night I lay out all of my personal treasures, and then I just roll on them for a little while. Just to remind the universe that yes, these are my treasures, and yes, I am interested in them. I will roll upon them, and if you come inside my cave, I'll poke you with this stick thing right here. Nah. And then you will probably not like it very much, and you'll be like, hey, that burns. I don't feel good about this. Guys, we're imminently dehydrated, even though it says okay. It's just backlogged. It's got like a bunch of messages it's got to display, and each one has like a minimum duration. And so it's just like cycling through all of them. My sleep quality was apparently okay. You there, open yourself to me. Yes, let me teabag you, mysterious alien creature. He's like, oh man, I'm sentient and everything. That's not right. Why you do this to me, human? I declare war. And I'm like, I'm not really that worried about it. You don't seem like the most mobile of races. Here lies Sila the Fisherman. I think we already did that one. That one sounds familiar. I think we might have another storm today. Weather's looking sketchy to say the least. You know what's weird is I don't remember. I think the cave that we came in from was like up in there somewhere. But much more than that, I can't really recall. I do think there's probably more things for us to find on this end of the island over here. Especially foods and things of that nature. Delicious victuals that I can shove inside my mouth. Just be like, gluttony. Gluttony. This food is so delicious. And I know we've been over here, so I recognize this thing too with the little treasure things on top of it. But I don't know if we actually fully like ran around the backside of the island. So let's go take a look. See if there's anything over here that we haven't explored yet. Got another sustenance gaining plant on that side. Oh, I set a plant on fire with my torch. I got overly excited and I started a fire. It happens from time to time. A bit of a pyromaniac. Things burning is undeniably fun and undeniably cool. It's like the best. You ever set shit on fire? It's super rad. Lars told me to remove Casey and Montserrat recording allowance for the week as they had stolen some desserts from our supplies. It feels odd having to take a father role to a group of adults around the same age as me. The desserts aren't even that tasty either. Yeah, well, you know, human beings. Human beings are stupid and fickle and generally will self-sabotage as much as possible if you allow them to do it. So it's usually pretty smart to have constraints for behavior in there somewhere. Take the water bottle, even though I don't really need it. We got more than enough water bottles. I do hope that they add some crafting recipes for like to make you make some hard choices. Like they add crafting recipes where you can mix a water bottle with something else and it becomes some new kind of utility. Where you've got to decide if you want to like permanently destroy one of your water bottles in order to get things done and risk dehydration, or at least at the bare minimum, because it seems like there's a lot of water supplies in this game. At the bare minimum, you're removing a transferable water source, a movable water source. I don't really see anything out here. Got a water bottle right there. How's inventory space? 11 out of 16. Okay.
Operator, wait.
Yeah, operator is aware.
Starvation imminent.
Is it? Well then, I've got just the cure. Giant green veiny food thing. Be inside my mouth. Like, yes, it's a veiny food. That's exactly what it is. Put it in your mouth. I don't really see anything. Wow, we are humming right now as far as moving goes. Oh man, I'm suffocating too. I would like to go this way, in towards the shore. Huzzah. And that looks like mostly like everything that's on the edge of the island. So since it won't let me swim out to the edges or do anything else, what is this right here? It's shiny. Perk Lana Maris has been activated. You get more items. I like items. Someday I hope to be a hot item with somebody. This doesn't actually look like... I don't know if this is the cave that I sheltered in. It doesn't have the dripply water things. This might be a different location. It'll be fine. Or like a separate route up the side of the mountain, maybe.
Cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Temperature is going up. My instrumentation appears to be a little bit confused. Not like a lot of confused, but a little bit confused. I think I put out my torch by being underwater, by the way. It's nice to see that as a delicate touch, though, because I can't tell you how many survival games, like, you can take out your torch underwater and stuff like that because nobody ever, like, bothered to program it or stop it from happening. At the bare minimum, make it so that you can't... What are these right here? They look a little hostile. And that's the Lana Maris Shrine. Well, how long does that last for? Where is... Lanameris. I don't know. I don't think we can leave the what the shit are these? Like big steel balls that have washed up on shore? Man, this place keeps getting weirder and weirder. I don't know what it is about this island, but I swear to God. Weirder and weirder. And not like in a creepy way, it's just like... It almost feels like Lost, where you walk around and like you see things and like your brain tells you that this is odd and somebody placed this here and it should not be here. And like you want answers, you want to talk to somebody, you want to find out, so what is the purpose of the big shiny balls that just hang out on the beach? Like what is the point of that? Also, what is that right there? Is it hot now? Oh, it's 100 degrees outside. That's pretty warm. That's warm enough to make your life uncomfortable. You get used to it after a while, though, when you grow up in it. Like, you just learn to wear, like, a tank and some shorts when you go outside, and just like, whatever. This will more than likely take me back to... Yeah, there's the lion gate over here. So I'm thinking we just about hit everything on this island over here. What I may try to do is I may try to go back... Oh, look at that. It's got like a dial thing on it, too. I can make phone calls. But does it have snake on my little device? Does it have snake? If there's no snake, then I can't hang out. Oh. What is this? Looks like a treasure pit. Treasure pit! I don't really have a light source right now, so I apologize. There's a dead guy with like a baller-ass thing over here. Oh, I wonder if the thing that we pulled, the lever that we pulled, I wonder if it opened this right here. Hey, I think we're in. I think I teleported beneath the... map. That's hella funny. I think I can get us out, though. It's not that big of a deal. I may have broke the game. It's possible that I broke the game. I thought that that little slot right there would lead into the other part of the temple, and so I gave it a go just to see what would happen. Yeah, we need a light source. I gotta light my torch before anything else goes wrong here, before we go back down in there. So I'm wondering if there's another switch around the island somewhere that you can hit. And that'll pop open that second gate so that we can go wherever it is that we're going. Or maybe that area hasn't been implemented yet, which is why the first door is open and the second one is not. Can't tell if there's something down there that's merely just reflecty or something that I want. Wonder what those are for. They're obviously aligned for something. Somebody should tell Yuri to get like a better notebook too. His page is falling out all over the place. Either that or tell Yuri to be more observant. One or the other. This is the place where, okay, it was just shiny. This is the place where we got the recording, the tape player from. So let's go back. I'm gonna, actually, I think the quickest way to go back might be, and if you can avoid using the teleport thrower, you could place a teleporter like in a convenient place and then just bounce back to it. But either way, I'm out of time for the day, so I think I'm going to wander around a little bit more and see if I can find anything. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all in the next episode of Solus Project. Bye, everybody.